Hello everyone! If you have worked with navigation in Godot, then you have probably encountered a problem related to the inability to link navigation meshes. To counter this problem, I created a small add-on, although I must warn you, this is not the best solution. In short, I used the star algorithm in conjunction with native Godot mesh navigation. The points for a star are generated from the center of the navigation mesh's polygons. Points are linked based on the proximity of polygons. Next, I add points for the navigation links. Navigation link points are associated with the polygon they are located in, or adjacent to, and thus are connected to them. And that's the whole trick. In this add-on, I use a separate thread for request handling. Because of this, the breakpoints don't work. It is a known Godot issue. The add-on implements the generation of initial data for a star from the editor, for saving and further reading data during initialization. In addition, I added the optional generation of a star points for flying units. To do this, you specify an area and a starting point. The algorithm then recursively traverses the area, placing points with a given step along the x, y, z axis in 3 places. Finally, I have created a small demo to showcase the add-on. In this demo, I will show you only ground navigation, although I will touch upon the navigation for flying units, because it works in the similar way. On the screen you can see the prepared scene. For the normal functioning of the add-on, we first of all need the following objects: link path, navigation link, zone path, navigation mesh instance, and navigation agent. Link path, navlink, and zone path can be added by add child node command. Just type in the search bar navigation plus, and here you have all 3 nodes. Alright, let's analyze the nodes in more detail. Navigation plus link path is the main node that generates navigation and processes path requests. You can see it has several parameters: save path, a path to a file containing data for navigation. Make sure the given path exists before setting it. Generate nav, a parameter used as a button to start generating navigation from the editor. Make flight zone, a setting that specifies where the navigation should be generated and request for flying targets should be processed. Save name, a name of a file that will contain generated data. Step grid, x, z, and y, parameters that specify a step in space for a star navigation points for flying targets. Bit mask is used for navigation for flying targets, specifies the collision bits to be taken into account when generating points. In this example, the CSG boxes have the collision layer set to 1, which corresponds to bit 1, and here you can see that the bit mask equals to 1. Before moving on to generating and using a node, we need to create a navigation plus navigation link node. The navigation link node has the following parameters: bit mask, which also corresponds to the collision layer of our meshes on the map, and type. It does not affect the type does not affect request processing, but can be used by the developer for various processing of navigation links. Also, it is worth noting the following: when you add navigation link, you should add it to the navigation links group, so that the navigation script in link path can detect and process it. Also, navigation mesh instance should be set to the nav mesh instance group, navigation plus zone path to flight zones group. let's talk about navigation plus zone pass a little bit more. So it doesn't have any parameters. All that needs to be done is to set point 1, point 2, and generation start. So point 1, point 2 sets the area in which the points will be created, and generation start the point from where the generation starts. So we've set navigation plus link, navigation link, zone pass, link pass. Now we can generate our data. Simply select link pass, press generate navigation. Here you can see the output message generation complete, which signals that everything went smoothly. Alright, so now we have data, and all we need to do is to set our agent. In the agent script, add a link to the navigation plus link path, set it, navigation plus link path, then you need to know the following. So navigation works through request processing, therefore the agent must first form a request. To do this, we call the makeRequest function. So in the script we have makeRequest function, which then calls the function of navigation plus. We must submit a dictionary with the following keys. Object is just a link to the agent itself. Type, which tells our script what type of an agent is this. So 0 is for the ground units, 1 is for the flying units. Next, from, it is a vector from which we start our navigation, and to it the destination point, a vector of the destination point. So after that, our node navigation plus link pass gets the request, processes it, and then it gives it back to the agent. For this we must create a function parseNavInfo, which will take the dictionary parameter. So this parameter will have several keys. Type describes what type of pass we have. 1 corresponds to a pass with navigation links, 0 to a pass without links. Target is a vector of the pass endpoint. If the type is equal to 1, then the point is set to the first point of the link, and 2 is a vector pointing to the second point of the link. This vector is only passed if the type is equal to 1. So if you let's start the project. So if we place our destination point on the same island the agent is on, the type the script will be equal to 0. But if we set this destination point on the other island, then the type will be equal to 1, and our agent will first travel to the target location, I mean the first point or navigation link. So yeah, here we have a navigation agent, which is the child of our NPC, and with the base function set target location we set the target point. Anyway, we have additional 2 parameters that are ID1, ID2. These are the IDs of the navigation link points in a star. Navigation plus link path has functions that enable and disable links, disable paths, enable paths. I implemented them so that agents do not try to simultaneously try to go through the same link. So use it at your own discretion. For flying units, parsNavInfo returns a whole path. So if you go to the link path script, let's get to the getFlyerPath function. It returns the whole path and the path ID, which contains all the IDs of points in this path. And basically that's all you need to know to use this add-on. So yeah, now our agent can travel from one island to another. And if we add another link like this, I can do something like that. Oh, sorry. After adding links or making some adjustments, don't forget to regenerate the data. Okay, everything's complete. Now let's move closer to the second navigation link. Alright, our agent went through the second navigation link. And if we go closer to the navigation link, the first navigation link, it will use it. Alright, success. Anyway, I will provide the link to the add-on in the description. If you have any suggestions, feel free to write in the comments below. Anyway, thank you for watching and have a good day.